Hello guys and welcome. I hope that you're having a good day or good morning or good evening. This is I play 4K, AK, I play AK, AK, I play 16K. And during this video guys, I'm going to show you GTA4 running in 8K resolution nave and recorded with ShadowPlay on a single GeForce RTX 2080 Ti video card, overclock at home safe environment for average overclock, as well as Core i9 9900K overclock at 5300 MHz or 5.3 GHz per core. Okay, but I disabled two cores and I disabled the hyper threading technology, so just to reach that 5.3 GHz stable and without any thermal throttling. So keep that in mind, that pretty much the performance will be Core i5 9600K running at 5.3 GHz. The higher clock per core guys, the better FPS in the games. Okay, and we're not going to even utilize 80% of my 6 core 6 thread CPU today, but it's 8 core 16 thread CPU, but 2 cores and hyper threading technology is disabled. As you can see, Asus ROG Maximus 11 here, a Wi-Fi model motherboard, Coffee Lake Z390 chipset, a 32GB of the Corsair Vengeance, the cheapest possible DDR4 memory, which is 1066 MHz or 2133 MHz, CL13, 32 gigabytes. Okay, and when it comes to DDR4 memory, just grab yourself cheapest possible memory if you're playing 4K resolution and above. Okay, what else? This is going to be the fastest single core single thread performance. Ryzen 3000 CPU will never reach that, guys, at stock, that performance right here, and there is a possibility that it will never reach even after the overclock. 636 points under the CPU Z 1.88.0 64-bit benchmark. Let's go ahead and see if it's capable to reach that. Okay guys, my video card, let me real quick go ahead and show it to you. As I told you, it's overclocked, so 100 megahertz on the GPU, which is average home safe environment overclock, and plus 1000 megahertz on the VRAM, but external frequency will be 2000 megahertz on the VRAM. So VRAM is running from 14,000 megahertz on the RTX 2080 Ti to 16,000 megahertz, so from 14 gigahertz to 16 gigahertz, so 2 gigahertz additional overclock, as much as my system RAM is running. And let's go ahead and get going guys, enough talking. So GTA4 has a lot of limitation. This is the Steam version, so to be able to play under the Windows 10 Pro, and so your characters is not going to be invisible, you gotta use these two commands: no mem restrict and no restrictions, like this. So you gotta create line GTA4.exe shortcut and type those two commands as I'm doing here, and then you can execute it, and now the characters will be visible. So, and a little bit of limitation will be removed, but just because we're going to limit it a lot to the GTA4 game engine, I cannot guys run 10K resolution because it's talking during the loop of the loading screen, loops of the loading screen, and 12K resolution is kind of black screen and stocking without the loading screen, and 16K resolution is black screen and immediate an immediate RAM overload, which is the DirectX 9 API lost device, and this is the VRAM overload. And I believe at 16K resolution GTA4 overloading its VRAM, but 10K resolution should be runnable, but I believe we are limited to the game engine. So I'm going to show you guys 8K resolution maximum possible visuals first. Okay, like that. This is maximum possible visuals, as you can see. Okay, and let's go ahead and run it like this. Space. I'm gonna take it, and we're going to start new game. Quick capture. Let's go ahead and do no. We're going to start the new game guys. So during 10K resolution, during this looping loading screens, it's gonna loop forever to infinity. Hopefully Titan RTX, when I'm going to test GTA4 with Titan RTX guys, and I'm going to include this video over the iPlay4K.com or over the iPlay16k.com YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out. Hopefully it's going to be fixed under the Titan RTX, but I believe probably not in this particular game, which is GTA4, because I believe the game engine of GTA4 has its own limitations. Okay, let me just reboot it just in case, guys. So I'm going to start the game from the beginning, and it's going to be some animation that's going to be based on this game engine, and it's going to be rendered in real time. So it's not going to be a video pre-rendered, and we're going to use that animation as our benchmark. I'm going to test it at the highest possible settings at the 8K resolution. Keep in mind that today I'm running the original game or vanilla game, so of course you can install those beautiful modes on the GTA4, but the purpose of our video is just to show you how it is capable to run game as original game, so you can compare it with your PC system or with the future GPU architectures, or we can compare it with Titan RTX as well. The game is still amazing, guys. You're going to enjoy it. It's just beautiful at 8K resolution. So let me go ahead and reload, start the new game. Here we go. Guys, in 2020, I believe they're going to have this game on the Apple iOS devices, because Apple iOS devices in 2020 will release the newer A13 chip that will be such a powerful chip, guys, and it's going to be as powerful as 980 GPU, guys, and we're going to have this game in 2020 at least 1080p, guys, on the Apple devices, and this is where I believe that 2024 will be the year when PC gaming and console gaming will be dead officially, but I'm going to create a video about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of copycats watching my video right now, they cannot create unique content, and they will try to do something like that, but guys, you definitely want to watch my video, my facts distributed to you why I think that PC gaming and console gaming will be dead in 2024 officially. And it's coming from me, guys. I'm the first YouTuber that showed you a lot of games at 16K resolution. The first YouTuber that in 2019 showed you the first games, a lot of games at 16K resolution. And I was actually the first YouTuber that ever showed you 16K resolution, guys, on my 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture. The first game was Half-Life 2 back in 2016 and in the end of 2015, guys. So I have a lot of information to share with you guys, so you definitely want to watch that video. This game is still looking amazing, guys. At 8K resolution, you're going to enjoy a lot, especially if you're going to run it 4K resolution native with the 8K resolution DSR downscale to 4K, or even 8K resolution native as I'm running today right now. Just grab yourself that TV 65-inch in 2020 Black Friday for $2,500. 8K resolution native, you're going to enjoy that. Even 65K resolution, just go ahead and grab it. You can play any game on RTX 2080 Ti at 8K resolution, any game that was released in 2014 and earlier at 8K resolution and a single RTX 2080 Ti, guys. Keep in mind, guys, that I'm recording today with a ShadowPlay, so please add 3 FPS to the FPS corner right there. And I forgot to reset my average FPS right now. I just reset my average FPS, so right now the second FPS will be calculated correctly, because before I was playing the Quake 2 at 16K resolution, guys. I have a great video of Quake 2 at 16K resolution for you to check out. Go ahead and check it out, you're going to enjoy it. As well as a lot of old school games 16K resolution rendered on single RTX 2080 Ti or 2 RTX 20 Ti and SLI, as well as Titan RTXs, a single and 2 of them in SLI, as well as I'm going to try this game GTA4 and 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI, and if it's going to be supported by NVIDIA driver as SLI, we're going to have about double performance in FPS, as you can see right now at the right top screen, guys. Right top screen, guys, is system information that is updated in real time, so you can see everything is self-explanatory for you. It's not like those copycats putting bunch of numbers and who knows even why they're putting them. Sometimes even doesn't make no sense. During my videos, during I play 4K, 8K, I play 16K, guys, everything makes completely sense. As you can see, 97% right now my GPU utilization, 25% my overall CPU utilization, my VRAM usage 9,378 megabytes. Wow, almost 10,000 megabytes. My VRAM usage maximum allowed 11,260 megabytes, and my system RAM usage right now below 9,000 megabytes, which maximum allowed 32,000 megabytes, but it's not going to go above 10,000 megabytes in Windows 10 Pro fresh operating system install, unless I'm overloading my VRAM and GPU, storing the data from my VRAM frame buffer into the system RAM, and then my latency delay will improve, not improve, will decrease actually, and my milliseconds will be longer than 20 milliseconds between the time frame delay, and it will be like 40 milliseconds all the way up to 300 milliseconds. That's the first syndrome, guys, where you have the VRAM overloaded. Keep that in mind. I really like how the GTA4 car mechanic feels much better than under the GTA5. I remember the time when I was playing Titan X, Maxwell GPU architecture, single video card or two Titan X and SLI in the GTA5 at 4K resolution. My FPS was about like 45-50 FPS average. At 4K resolution, it was a little bit stuttering, a little bit lagging, but right now I'm playing 8K resolution on a single RTX 2080 Ti, and my FPS sometimes even getting to 50 FPS, but as you can see, guys, there is no stuttering at all, no lagging at all. It's completely beautiful experience. You're going to enjoy by a lot, guys. As again, guys, the purpose of this video is not the pixel comparison. Anybody understand 8K resolution and 4K resolution has pixel density. If you're adult, you should understand that. But as well as not the gameplay. The purpose of this video, guys, to show you the performance, so we can compare this performance with the future GPU architecture, as well as you can compare it with your system build, with your PC, and you can see how fast your PC or how slow your PC comparing to my PC today. Today is June 2019, guys. RTX 2080 Ti is the first video card that allows at very comfortable gameplay to play GTA4 and 8K resolution. Alright, pretty much beautiful experience, guys. You're going to enjoy a lot. I really enjoyed it. Let me real quick go ahead and switch it now. The graphics a little bit. We're going to decrease the graphics a little bit, but not that much. Shadows by medium, and night shadows to medium as well. So this is all what we need pretty much at this high resolution. Pretty much the same effect, but hopefully we're going to increase by 3-4 FPS and decrease by the latency delay a little bit, because the last VRAM we're using pretty much, guys, on the RTX 2080 Ti or GTX 1080 Ti, when you reaching close to 10,000 or above 10,000 megabyte on the VRAM, you start increasing your latency delay. And I believe that NVIDIA, let me go ahead and start the game and I will explain it to you. So pretty much everything is maxed out on anything else, guys, and so pretty much, guys, when you're reaching immediately after 10,000 megabytes on the GTX 1080 Ti, especially it happens a lot under the RTX 2080 Ti. I believe NVIDIA driver is trying to protect itself from the DirectX API loss, device loss, or VRAM overload, and start storing this data from GPU into the system RAM instead of VRAM. As again, when you're reaching above 10,000 megabytes or getting very close to 10,000 megabytes, like 9,800, 9,700, and this is where your latency delay is increasing, and it's reaching above 20 milliseconds. This is going to be the case. Alright, guys, let me go ahead and restart the game, and we just want to see. I'm pretty sure, as you can see, we increase our latency delay for sure. I mean, decrease the latency delay, which is much smoother experience. But let me reboot the game, and let's go ahead and have a look at that rendered animation within the game engine. So guys, the comfortable gameplay, you want to keep your latency delay below 20 milliseconds and to have an excellent gameplay below 10 milliseconds. Okay, this is the rule. And FPS, of course, you want to keep above 60 FPS. But for some old school gamers, 45 FPS and above also is kind of playable gameplay. Comfortable for some. Like for me, 45-50 FPS is already comfortable gameplay, especially when my latency delay as low as we're having right now, below 20 milliseconds. As you can see, we decreased the latency delay about 5 milliseconds down, guys, at least 3 milliseconds down for sure. Decreased, which is much smoother experience. And decrease my VRAM usage, almost reaching below 9000 megabytes. So this is why the latency delay decreased, because we offloaded, as you can see, some data from the system RAM. System RAM is 8800 megabytes, and I believe we are using like 8900 megabytes, almost 9000 megabytes. And you're going to see during the gameplay, we're pretty sure decrease some system RAM usage. So pretty much driver right now is storing almost all the data into the VRAM. And we're going to see, guys, the actually how much exactly system RAM is used when I'm going to use the Titan RTXs, because Titan RTX now going to have any VRAM limitation by the NVIDIA driver for sure. And all these games that I'm recording right now at 8K resolution and above on single RTX 2080 Ti or two RTX 2080 Ti, guys, and it's alive, we're going to see the difference in the system latency delay and system RAM. Keep your eye on that at the right top or left top when I'm going to put that system information when we're going to use the Titan RTX, and you're going to find out exactly how much advantage Titan RTX give us with the higher VRAM frame buffer, guys, because Titan RTX has 24 gigabyte of VRAM, more than enough, guys, for anything at 16K resolution. This is the first things got the Titan RTX, the first video card by NVIDIA that does not limit us with its VRAM, because RTX 2080 Ti need at least have 16 gigabyte of VRAM. I'm pretty shocked. It's pretty shocked that NVIDIA released 11,000 or 11 gigabytes of VRAM. And maybe, guys, that super video card during GPU architecture by NVIDIA, one of them will be 2080 Ultra instead of Ti Ultra, and maybe it's going to have 16,000 megahertz VRAM frequency at stock. It's going to be amazing. Imagine to clock it to 18,000 megahertz, and maybe it's going to have 16 gigabyte of VRAM. If this is going to be the case, the 2080 Ultra imaginary by eye, this is what I'm thinking, that NVIDIA is going to introduce to us. Maybe, I'm hoping that it will be, that's it. It will eliminate the Titan RTX, because pretty much 16 gigabyte is more than enough, guys, at 16K resolution old school games, any old school games. And when you're going to use two those RTX 2080 Ultras with 16 gigabyte and 16,000 megahertz at stock frequencies, it's going to GDR6 or GDR6X maybe. It's going to be more than enough, guys, to run any games that was released in 2016 and the newer, I mean the older games, running at 16K resolution on Turing GPU architecture. But otherwise, then to have that ability, you need to have Titan RTXs with the two of them and SLI, guys, to have any games that was released in 2015 and older at 16K resolution, 60 FPS and above experience. Very comfortable experience, keep that in mind. Look at that, we increased, guys, we definitely increased the FPS, average FPS, decrease the milliseconds latency delay, especially during the gameplay, as you can see right now, when the kind of open world with a lot of topology, geometry, which is a lot of polygons on the level loaded, same kind of visuals. I just cannot wait if RTX 2080 Ti will be supported, guys, in SLI. It's going to be amazing experience, pretty sure, because the FPS will be doubled, and then running it above 120 FPS right now with this settings, it's going to be amazing, because this settings is pretty much maxed out. Wow. just comfortable, guys. As you can see, this game is representing pretty much the 2005 the year 2005 2003 in terms of cars. And this is what in the GTA, guys, game series, you can see a lot of similarities. The vehicles called differently, but a lot of similarities with real life. Keep in mind, you can guys install a lot of cool modes, and I most definitely going to record beautiful mode, hopefully on 2 Titan RTXs and SLI Titan RTXs will be supported at 16K resolution of GTA4 if the game engine is not going to limit us. And I'm pretty, that's a Honda Civic right there, and I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to be limited by the game engine, because as again, I have enough power, as you can see, on the RTX 2080 Ti to run it at 12K resolution. Even I'm not limited with the VRAM right now. Pretty sure 12K resolution will be around 11,000 megabytes, but it's stuck at the looping screen at 10K resolution. At 12K resolution it's just black screen, and 16K resolution VRAM overload. Pretty sure 16K resolution, yes, VRAM overload, but 10K resolution, come on. We have enough RAM still to run it, maybe with latency delay above 20 milliseconds but below 30 milliseconds, but I believe that we limited by the limitation of the game engine. Even with all these commands, there's still some limitation right there. Let me real quick go ahead and still that was a pretty popular car in the GTA4, guys. But as again, guys, right now I'm putting some cool videos for you to watch. Go ahead and smash that like button, guys. A lot of time, money, energy was invested, and positive comments, share it with your friends, check out the cool videos that I'm putting for you right now, as well as visit the iPlay 16K, iPlay 4K YouTube channels for great videos and very high Ultra HD resolutions, and you're going to enjoy it, guys, a lot. Alright, pretty much that's it. Hopefully you got all the information. Smash that like button, guys, and I will see you in the next time.